Welcome back to the Unschooling Mom2Mom Podcast. I'm Sue Patterson, and normally I explore all things unschooling and parenting and learning outside the box here with you. And today's episode is a little more paranormal. With Halloween coming around this week, I thought we could dive into an unschooling version of something a little spooky. Have you ever wondered what an unschooler's worst nightmare might look like? It could be running out of snacks or the router going down. Those are pretty scary scenarios. Imagine for a moment your unschooling home becomes haunted by ghosts and goblins bringing the very things you've worked so hard to leave behind. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a fun trip through an unschooler's haunted house. It could never happen, or could it? Picture this. You walk through your cozy unschooling home only to be confronted by the horrors of standardized tests and rigid schedules and worksheets that never end. What's that? Let's look around this haunted house. It's our worst nightmare. First, we come to this endless worksheet room. We all know that moment when you just want to finish. But in this haunted room, the more you finish, the more worksheets appear. You complete one and another just floats into view, demanding your attention. Scary, right? Popping out of the wall is the "what about college" ghost. This ghost doesn't just float through the house. Oh no, it pops out whenever you turn around. It has the voice of family members and friends who keep asking you, what about college? What will they do? How will they get in? What if they get rejected? It lingers like a bad chill, tapping into all the unsolicited advice you've ever received. You break free and start down a long hallway filled with towering stacks of standardized testing bubble sheets. The walls start closing in, and you can feel the pressure of every grade, every test, every score. And of course, there's only one very dull number 2 pencil left. Ugh, the time ticking grows louder. With each tick, you feel eyes watching you, whispering, "Are you enough? Did you make the grade?" So you duck into a room, and just when you think you're safe, bam! A pop quiz appears out of nowhere. You have no idea what this irrelevant material is about. The questions make no sense. Voices say, "Oh, you weren't paying attention, were you?" It's as if the walls are closing in and there's no escape from the pressure to know everything right now. You're doomed. Everywhere you turn, giant red pens float ominously in the air, hovering over you, slashing big, merciless X's and scrawling harsh comments across everything you do. No matter what it is, the pen finds something wrong. It looms, ready to critique any idea or project you might think of. The constant correction feels suffocating, draining any joy from the creative process. Just when you thought you were free to learn and grow without judgment, the red pen is back, determined to leave its mark of disapproval. Heading into the kitchen, you open your refrigerator only to find trays of unidentifiable mystery meat and rubbery pizza slices staring back at you. Good flavor and texture, a distant dream. There's no escape until you finish every bite. No matter how questionable it might be, the ghostly cafeteria lady insists that you have to eat it all before you can leave the kitchen. Oh, you try not to barf at the smell. I have a few more spooky scenarios for you in our Unschoolers haunted house over at the blog post. I'll leave a link for you in the notes, because just when you're finally going to escape the house, you feel a chill down your spine. A ghostly figure materializes, hovering behind you, demanding. It's the prove it poltergeist. Prove they've learned it. Show me what you used to teach them. Its eerie eyes narrow, unrelenting. Panic rises as you realize there's nothing tangible you can offer. No grades, no certifications, no checklist of knowledge completed. The poltergeist sneers, reaching a cold, transparent hand toward you. But do you escape his grasp? I could go on forever. Trust me, there are many more spooky school-based frights lurking around every corner, and they've certainly haunted me over the years. Reach out if you're still feeling all these fears, even after you've escaped my Unschoolers haunted house. Remember, unschooling is all about getting away from these very things, giving our kids the freedom to learn without the pressures. And every now and then, it's fun to look back and realize how far we've come and to laugh about what we've left behind. So thanks for tuning in today for our quick little haunted house. I hope you enjoyed the detour. Don't forget to see the other rooms at the blog post, and I'll also link to my Halloween page with ideas about candy and big kids trick-or-treating, and critics, and even seasonal unschooling if you're not that into Halloween. I'll see you next week, hopefully without any ghosts or arbitrary worksheets haunting your home. Happy unschooling.